Let's get the view then from Jerusalem. Noga Tarnopolsky is with me on the programme right now. Noga, can I get your reaction first of all then to that Truth Social post a short while ago by Donald Trump, where he effectively warned Israel and Iran not to blow it with these latest attacks as he tries his best to keep the broader ceasefire deal intact?
That's right. And it's an interesting post for many reasons. One of which is that it so clearly shows the divergence right now of U.S. versus Israeli perceptions of what is happening. The fact that several Hezbollah projectiles hit northern Israel today, from the point of view of Prime Minister Netanyahu, is a violation of Israeli territory and something he has to respond to militarily and also politically. His ministers today were calling on him to basically set Beirut on fire. He has very extremist ministers. Of course, from Trump's point of view, because the Israeli air defenses have worked and because the Israeli population has either fled the north or is so well trained that they run to shelters or have just stayed home this whole time, it doesn't seem like a very big attack. And here is really the dichotomy. From Netanyahu's point of view, a third of Israel can't live normal lives. And from Trump's point of view, nothing happened. The other very interesting point here is that Donald Trump does seem to accept Iran's assertion that it should be the one to determine what happens in Lebanon or not. It's what it does through its support of Hezbollah. But now the United States appears to be giving Iran a sort of diplomatic recognition for some kind of sovereignty over Lebanon, which it has never before received from the United States.
And obviously, Noga, this is a fast moving story. But in your view, in your analysis, how close do you think we are now to getting an Iran-US deal over the line? And has what we saw today in Beirut undermined those efforts seriously?
Well, of course, what the Israeli attack today in Beirut could undermine or could be a pretext, but it's important to remember that Donald Trump announced some MOU, an MOU ahead of further negotiations. A memorandum of understanding allowing for the reopening of the Strait of Hormuz would be signed today, and the Iranians have never accepted this. So it is unclear how close we are or we even have been. This is very much in the air. The United States, to my knowledge, has not sent any representatives to actually sign on the dotted line, despite the fact that Donald Trump announced it would be signed today. There's also a chaos in U.S. messaging because the United States Secretary of Defense, Hegseth, just minutes before Donald Trump made his post, he said he didn't see a problem with the Israeli strike in Beirut. He considered it a moderate Israeli response to Hezbollah that shouldn't derail anything. So I have to tell you that just to be responsible about it, we have to say we really don't know where this matter of the American-Iranian Memorandum of Understanding stands right now.
All right, Noga Tarnopolsky, as always, thank you so much for your reporting, for your analysis. No doubt we'll be speaking to Noga later on today as well.